Hi there, this is Rob Hanna. In this video I will provide a brief tour of the Overnight Edges membership area, and I'll discuss some reasons to consider joining. I'll also discuss some reasons not to join. I'm going to quickly flash up this disclaimer first. If you need more time to read it, you may pause the video. The basic idea is that much of the information on the website comes from conducting historical backtests and studies, and this kind of approach has certain limitations. Trading's risky. Even though the odds may favor you, sometimes you roll snake eyes. With that said, let's take a look at the Overnight Edges website. I'm going to go through the subscriber areas of the website in this presentation. All of the subscriber only information can be found under the Edges or the subscriber area drop-down. Edges is where we find most of the information that you'll look to make decisions on a nightly basis. We already have the Futures and ETFs odd sheet pulled up here. There's a detailed presentation already available about the odd sheet on the website, and I'd refer you to the education section of the site to find that. But the basic idea here is that this is where statistics are found that help me make my decisions and help subscribers make their decisions on whether to take an overnight position, whether that be a long position or a short position. One thing to note here also is that you can download the odd sheets in an Excel format. So if you want to store the odd sheets on a daily basis, or if you have certain scripts that want to run the stats, you can do that as you approach the close or shortly after. The ETFs only odd sheet is a little bit different. The primary difference is that it doesn't show the odds for the futures. But you'll also note it doesn't show stops or target amounts either. That's because ETF traders aren't able to utilize stops or targets. And lastly, ETF only traders are not able to download the odd sheet. That's only available for futures and ETF subscriptions. Looking further down, we have the Overnight Edges, the Edge Finder Notes page. Here is where you will see notes each afternoon. It's published twice, once at 3:45 and the second time at 4:15 after the futures close. So this is from yesterday. There were a couple of notes and they were both bearish. The bearish ones will show up down here in red and the bullish ones will show up here in green if there are any. There's also a video about the Edge Finder Notes page that you can refer to. The trading discussion room I typically have open 3 days a week, and it's available to all subscribers currently, although in the future I do plan to make it a premium subscription. On the trading discussion room page we have a few different things. First, you'll see there is a widget here where I post notes near the end of the day, letting people know what I'm seeing and what my intentions are as we approach the close. Also, if you care to enter the discussion room, you'd click here and it would take you to our discussion room where you'll see my screen and hear me talk and interact with other traders as you make your decision on whether to take an overnight position or not. Under the subscriber area drop-down, here's where members would send support inquiries. If you need to change or cancel your subscription, you can do it here. There's a wiki for subscribers only with common questions that get asked. There's a videos and webinars section of the website. Occasionally I will do videos on certain topics suggested by subscribers, and those are posted here. There's a special reports section. Again, here I will occasionally post special reports for subscribers. A lot of them are based on subscriber feedback of things that they're interested in. There's a download section of the website, and here is where subscribers can download past odd sheets readings for both SPY and ES. For ES you would need a futures subscription. We also have a subscriber referral program. So if you are a subscriber and you want to refer your friends, you can get credit for that. So hopefully you have a decent feel for what's included in the membership. If you'd like more information, I'd encourage you to watch some of the other more detailed videos, especially those pertaining to the odd sheets and the Edge Finder. The FAQ section also answers some common questions. Lastly, you may contact us directly by using the contact form on the website. This is a membership overview video, so I would be remiss if I did not briefly discuss some of the benefits of membership. Number one, you learn how to assess historical odds and make logical trading decisions related to overnight movement. For those of you that already trade based on quantified edges, this should be an easy transition. For those of you that don't, you'll learn a new and logical approach to trading the market. The next point's obvious. Even when interest rates are high, you can increase your returns by implementing overnight strategies. With interest rates near zero, the incentive to put your capital to work when the time is right is even greater. Third, diversification can go a long way in helping to increase returns and limit drawdowns. It's highly unlikely that many traders utilize a similar approach to what's taught here during the same time frame. So most of you should have the opportunity to reap the possible benefits of this diversification. Fourth, not to toot my own horn, but I've spent a very large amount of time studying, trading, and refining my approach to trading in this unique manner. Lastly, and this point probably deserves an entire video of its own, what I love more than anything about overnight trading is that entry and exit times are so well defined. Not just criteria for entry or exit, but execution time being predefined I find to be a huge benefit. For me, and for many traders I know, the most stressful part of managing a position is deciding when to exit. With overnight trades, you already know when to enter and when to exit. The exit comes at the open. If you hold beyond that, it's no longer an overnight trade. You might call it a gap trade or a day trade or a swing trade, but once the market opens, all odds discussed here go out the window. Of course, future traders have the ability to incorporate stops and targets into their plan, but even with stops and targets, other methodologies don't often have a defined exit time. And not knowing when you're getting out and having that decision hanging over your head can cause an awful lot of stress. Here we like to say, rest easy, the odds are in your favor, and for me, that phrase rings true. I know when I'm getting out, I don't have to think about it, and because of it, I love the overnight. But membership isn't for everyone, and here are a few types that would likely not benefit from a subscription. Some traders have great intuition. They use that intuition to help them make trading decisions. They trust it, and it works for them. If you're one of these traders, then being shown statistics related to possible trading decisions may make you feel like you're being bombarded with information. If you don't want to know the odds, you really shouldn't subscribe. If you're looking to get rich quick, you'll need another plan also. That's not what the site's about. I make no outlandish claims. I'll try and accelerate your learning curve and help you expand your trading, but you're not going to turn massive, unbelievable profits week after week, month after month. If you care to check out how I've done overtime in the overnight trading account, you can always look under the results page over here. If you want personal advice on your trades, you'll need to seek that advice elsewhere. I'm not a broker and I'm not an advisor. I'm a trader. I'll teach my approach and discuss how I combine historical odds and logical decision making in an attempt to profit. Lastly, action seekers should look elsewhere. If you're joining the site because you always want to have a position on and you think this will give you the opportunity to trade 24 hours a day, you will soon be disappointed. Much of what I do requires great patience and persistence. Sometimes I may have 4 or 5 trades in a week, but sometimes it might take 2 or even 3 months to generate 5 trades. I wait until the odds are squarely in my favor, and then I bet. Sometimes that takes a while. If you need action after the trading day ends, head for a horse track or a casino. So I can't help everybody, and not everyone will benefit from a membership. But if you're sincerely motivated and the approaches here appeal to you, then there's a strong chance that Overnight Edges will be to your liking. In that case, I hope you try it, and if you do, I hope you get great benefit from it. Either way, rest easy.